Dog, come here. Dog.
Dog says
I'm
no.
assuming that's your finger.
Yeah.
Dog.
Dog.
Yay!
Keep your tongue in your face.
Play it to the masses.
Hello, dog.
What
Okay,
a
bye.
goober. I love
Aw.
him. Oh my gosh.
Just gonna sit there now for the whole show.
I need a whole bunch of sofa dogs, I think. A whole pack of them.
Let's go. Hurry up. I've got an hour and 15 minutes.
Well,
I've been recording.
fine.
I've been recording all of this, so depending on how can be
So do I.
bothered Lorelei is, she can just
Oh, yeah, okay, it's up to me again. All right.
put in the story.
Just
Put
be
in the story
creative.
about the fluffy
Toilets
toilet
that
and Gary, and we just carry on like this, which is like
We could, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just do an intro now. I'll cut and paste it to the beginning, and we'll be fine.
yeah.
Yeah, power of
Editing
technology.
magic.
I've got to tell you. I'll tell it when we officially start, but I have to tell you
Well,
something
then
about this
officially
game
officially
that
start
hit me.
then, boy. You're the one who officially starts.
I also
us.
have grievances to complain about
Oh,
this
well,
week.
there you go.
Oh,
Get
good,
on with it.
excellent. Is it? Are we on episode 13 or 14?
I think 13.
Fuck if I know. Pick a number.
I lost track at
I think
about
it's
3.
13 because the one that was 11 and a half, in the title it says 12.
Okay,
Ah.
so we're on 13 now, are we?
Also,
I'll fix it in the edit if we're not.
for
Yeah,
my
make it clear.
complaint this
Put
week,
some captions.
it does cover something kind of political, but it's like for the Netherlands, it's not like US.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
see,
Yeah.
that's better.
I don't think it's going to be too
Okay.
contentious.
Okay, good.
We'll find out.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Only in the UK, episode 12. We discussed it in pre-production, and that's where we think we're at. So could be or could not be. Mark is not with us this week due to ongoing technical issues, but
We'll have a
hopefully he'll
funeral
be
for
back.
his computer.
We'll have a funeral for his computer, but I don't think it's funny yet, so we'll have to wait. But yeah, everybody's here. Michael, Tamara, Lorelei, Katy, me, and my sofa dog.
Yay.
I believe Tamara has the moan of the week.
Oh boy, do I. So I don't know if you saw on the news last week that there was a riot in The Hague over
Nope,
the
didn't
weekend.
see that.
Nope.
There was, and so basically these people, they went and they were protesting about mostly migration and the asylum policy here for the Netherlands, not anywhere else. And then shit hit the fan. People started attacking police. A couple police were injured. Some journalists were injured. I think 7 journalists. Police cars lit on fire. They even like went into like this Plein, the center square, and then they were like trying to harass all the English speakers. They were like going up to restaurants, like, oh, you know, are you Dutch? Oh, do you speak Dutch? And that day,
Did they
I was
ask them
actually,
in Dutch?
I mean,
Well-
Or English.
presumably, why would we speak English in our country? You know, so even though everywhere you go, they're gonna be like, oh, we speak English better than you do. But
Probably true.
that day, I was actually like, oh, you know, maybe we should go to the city, you know, get a drink. And then I saw this thing on the news, and like that's where they were at, like where I was gonna go for the drink and stuff. And it was crazy. They like, these people are wild. They like attacked one of the political party offices.
I mean, we are talking about a country that ate its own president at one point. So, I mean,
Prime Minister, yeah.
Prime
But they were
Minister,
orderly
sorry.
about it.
well, true.
They
Fair.
lined
That's
up
fair.
and
No, that's fair.
everybody, yeah, they lined up and everybody got their fair share.
Yeah,
They had a
that's-
trial.
I don't think they went that far.
they did it by
It was
vote.
after the
But
fact.
yeah, I don't know. Shit got crazy, and so I'm complaining about it now because I don't know. Shit's weird. Whenever I go out, old people just talk to me though, so I guess I look Dutch because I've never really been harassed. But people are so angry.
But you can also blend in by speaking all the languages. I imagine that probably helps.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have an accent when I speak Dutch, right? Like you can still hear that I'm not Dutch, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's wild. Yeah, I don't know. I just found it very unruly and very un-Dutch.
Very unbecoming of
It
the
is
Dutch.
very undone.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Dutch
Yes.
people just need to relax. Maybe if there was some sort of
Yeah.
thing they could
Yeah, maybe if
smoke
there's some sort of
legally,
coffee shops they could go
that
to.
they
Yeah.
could get at a
Yeah.
coffee shop.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
mm.
In a country where there's so much weed.
I mean, you're clearly
Why-
so tense. You guys need to just have sex more often. Maybe if you had like a district that was like a specific
Maybe
color.
they make a new rule that there has to be a brothel every every so far, so they cover all the radiuses, and then everyone can just chill the fuck out. But yeah, no,
To mandate
that's
it.
my complaint. Yeah,
Government-funded copulation.
and we're gonna have elections soon, so I don't know. Maybe that impacts it, but we'll see. Our government
Oh, yeah,
keeps
that'll calm everyone
collapsing,
down.
so we'll
Oh
see.
yeah, that's always a very calming effect as an election. Mm.
Yeah, no, I just found
Do
it
you
crazy.
guys choose to vote in the Netherlands, or do you have to vote? Like, is it by choice or is it a
I think you
enforcement?
can choose.
Because
I
in
can't
Australia,
vote.
you
Well, the
legally
thing is,
have to vote.
I can't
As you
vote
should.
in national elections. I
Okay.
can only vote in like local, a
Okay.
municipality, because because I'm not a citizen. I'm just a permanent resident.
Oh, okay. Well, no, that's
So
different.
I don't know. I think it's a choice though,
Mm.
but I'm not sure.
I think
How do
Australia
they-
is one of the only places where
It probably
do have
is.
to,
I mean,
Yeah.
when I
I
say
think it's
we
great.
have
I
to
think you should.
vote, we have to you have to show up at least, whether you actually,
So you can just
mark the
like show
piece
up
of
like, hi,
paper
bye.
properly. Well, you just basically go in and they say, "What's your name?" and you give them your name, and then you confirm your address, and they check you off, and then they give you the bit of paper, and you go to the booth, and you stand there. I always draw a little happy vampire face on it, and then I just put it in the ballot box, and then just walk the fuck out and get my democracy sausage on the way.
I want a democracy sausage.
What are these democracy sausages that you're talking about?
It's basically
It's a-
every.
Sounds like a Dutch thing.
It
Yeah,
does.
right?
No, it's not as fun as that. It's not as fun as that. No, the good
Special
old
area of the
democracy
red light
sausage.
district after
It's-
election day.
It's basically one of the biggest
Oh my
charity
God.
things in Australia is the sausage sizzle, and it's where people rock up with a barbecue and a bunch of
Also-
sausages, and in pieces of dry bread, and you get a sausage and dry bread with some ketchup on it. If you go really fancy, you get onions on it, and it's like $1, so it's like 50 pence, or it's $2. It's a quid if you get the onions on it or whatever. And that's like, and every school fete will have a sausage sizzle. We have a chain of hardware
Sausage
stores.
sizzle.
We have a chain of hardware stores called Bunnings, and they have one.
Hammer-bam.
They
Wait,
have
what are they
one like
called?
every day. Bunnings Warehouse.
Oh,
My sister freaking lives in them because she's there all the time getting shit for the farm. And they always have one running because it's like, for the local school, the local club, or the whatever. And then, every time you go to vote on like the voting day, whether it's local or federal election, there's always some group there with a sausage sizzle. So it became this thing. And now we call it the democracy sausage, because everybody goes, votes, and then gets their democracy sausage from the sausage sizzle and then fucks off about their day. So
That's what Soros should fund. That would fix US elections.
I think
Free
US
sausage
election-
for
Hot dogs.
voting.
Hot dogs.
Yeah,
Michael,
free sausage.
the elections have had enough problems with being fixed.
Yeah.
I had a
I
terrible
With a
thought.
corn dog. Ooh, disconnected. What's disconnected?
I had a terrible thought about
That's
this
nothing.
democracy sausage, because we were just talking about eating the prime minister.
Well, that would
Yeah.
be the
Oh,
most
God.
democratic sausage of them all.
Yes, that is the king of the democratic sausage.
Yeah.
I refuse to
do
believe.
what you will, but I want the democracy sausage.
I want that sausage. I refuse to believe that Australians call it a democracy sausage. Surely you call it like a demo sanger or something. There's no
Yeah.
way you
No,
call
no,
it a
because
democracy
it's
sausage.
it's
at
electric.
sausage
It's election
festival.
day, so we're a bit more fancy on election day. Usually,
It
it's just
makes
a
like-
sanger, but
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
seems
my
like the
sanger.
Americans need to step up their game. They need to
Yeah.
call it a Freedom Frankfurt or something.
Freedom Frank, yeah.
yeah, Freedom Frank or some shit.
Oh, I don't know. Oh my god. I don't even want to think about that. I did postal vote, so no socializing necessary, unfortunately.
Well, I did vote the federal election we had earlier this year. You can vote early, and I took my mom in to vote early, and because she's blind, and so I had to read the paper out to her. And I said to her, okay, because it's a number system, so you put in like your top 5 choices, and I put them. I said to her, okay, who do you want as 1? Who do you want as, She's like, oh, just put them as 1 and them as 2, and then you fill in the rest. I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. That's good. Then we got to the federal election, which was a much longer bit of paper. And I said, again, what numbers do you want? And she's like, number 1 this, number 2 that, and you fill in the rest. And I'm like, okay, you've just voted for the legalized cannabis party, and you've just voted for. And she's like, sounds good to me.
Fair enough.
So that was how we voted this year.
See, I think probably the reason I haven't heard of the democracy sausage is that it hasn't yet been mentioned in Bluey, and that's where my
20
Australian knowledge comes from.
Yeah.
20 years of Neighbours, I never heard it mentioned.
I was going to say, I don't recall it ever coming up in Neighbours.
No.
Well, I suppose we try to keep our children's and soap opera shows a little less political and more just, the usual high
Democracy
drama.
sausage would have been great.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll bring it. Maybe we should write to the people on Neighbours and say, you need a whole story just centered around the democracy sausage and take our
Yeah,
culture to
do
the
a
world.
Food poisoning from the democracy sausage.
We need to do a whole episode on Neighbours one day.
Oh God, I've never
'Cause
watched it.
I've got a lot to rant about.
I've
Neighbours.
never watched
Me
it.
and Dave
I
are like,
haven't watched
can we think of
it
something to
either.
write about?
Mostly about Paul's leg, but I'm going to ignore that.
Now I'm going to
lost
have
his-
to watch it to know what you're complaining about.
He lost his
fucking
leg
clue.
about 15, 20 years ago. And
Oh,
Right,
okay.
everybody-
And then it grew back or something, did it?
everybody sort of forgot.
Wait, so it's just
I
there
don't
now? It's
remember.
back?
I've never noticed it mentioned. Well, I mean, it finished for me about 20 years ago, but I
Yeah.
don't know when it was.
I don't know.
Wait,
He
so
lost
the
his
guy,
leg in
like-
the
Pretty good.
80s.
The guy lost a
Aesthetics are good
leg and
these
they just
days.
never addressed it?
Well, they addressed it for the first couple of years, and then slowly it just got
just
forgotten,
faded
and then he.
away.
Oh, I mean,
walk
are they
perfectly
supposed to like
normal.
point it out all the time? Or...
Yeah. He's like,
It-
stop
it got
going on
better.
about my leg,
Yeah,
guys.
it's been 13 years.
This
I mean, he
plot
lost
point
it
is
pretty
well run out.
dramatically. He was being chased by gangsters and then fell down in the boonies and got his leg trapped in whatever, some Australian word. I don't know what you.
A rock.
Australians are
God.
bound to have a word for a rock that's got a hole in it.
Yeah, it's called a rock with a hole in it. What the fuck?
No, Australians will have a word for it. They have a word for
bolo.
every fucking thing. A bolo.
A holy
Sounds too much
boldo.
like Bottle-O.
We need to get Craig on here.
Yes, we do. That would be so much fun.
Anyway,
Oh.
I've had my neighbour's rant, so I'm going to shut up for a bit.
Okay, that's good.
Or
Okay.
somebody's
Who's
beeping.
I was
signalling
gonna
us
say, who's
in
signaling you with
Morse
Morse
code?
code?
Why?
It's
It can
always
only be
Michael.
Michael. Yeah.
It's
There's
He's
only,
getting a
only two
telegraph.
people.
He's getting a telegraph.
It's like all these.
There's only
secret
two
things.
people here who are likely to have anything with Morse code emitting equipment, and one of them's me, and it's not me. So it must
It's
be
like
Michael.
Anything
newfangled
weird
telegraph
happens.
machine. It's going off again.
Obviously, Michael.
I used to have one of those Morse code machine things
Telegraph.
because
Machine
my
things.
grandmother was a radio operator for the RAF.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't know what happened to it though.
That's a shame because old RAF stuff is worth a fortune.
I have a lot of old RAF stuff because I have all my grandfather's stuff, but I'm still going through it. And Jesus Christ, it was like 13 boxes of stuff. So I'm not done. I invested in a dresser to shove it all in there and take it day by day, which it's been like, I don't know, a couple months now. But
That's the problem. If you want stuff sorted, you have to leave it on the sofa or your bed.
I left on the dining room table.
That's very
Then you
true.
just sleep
that
on the
didn't
floor.
help.
True. No.
I've got a World War I leather flying jacket, and I've got to get rid of it. But I've got a moral dilemma that I know it should really go
What?
to a museum.
Give it to me then if you want to get rid of it.
But
Shit,
it's
I'll
also
take it.
worth a bloody fortune, so I'm not really sure what to do with it. 'Cause
Oh my
I
God.
need the money.
Capitalism versus doing morality. Oh,
Actually-
oh.
You want to hear something really interesting?
Always.
Oh,
In
no.
Canada, their
Mhm.
record keeping is exceptional. So if you go into the National Archives and look up like service records from World War I, you can get the entire service record complete with any little like handwritten note, anything. Just complete from start of enlistment, or I don't know, whatever the name is. But the attestation, I think it's called. So from there, and then until they died or came
They
home or
died,
were
yeah.
otherwise dismissed. So I have like the full files, all the records of the entire service career of like several of my family members from the Canadian
That's pretty cool.
overseas expeditionary
I
force.
would never be able to get my dad's full RAF history because a lot of it's probably still classified. So that would be a little disappointing.
Yeah. My
The
grandfather's
big,
story is becoming quite convoluted. I'm not really sure what he was up to. I'm still trying
Have you
to figure
checked
that
kiwi
out.
farms?
Maybe. So we were gonna have some fun today, right?
That sounded a little
That's good.
risque.
No.
Shall
I
I'm sorry,
recap?
did I?
Well,
What?
I know, I think I must have missed that one.
So
That's a soundbite.
no, because I actually like put effort into this this prompt.
Did?
The
Well, I'm
ones
glad
that
somebody did.
the
I put
ideas that
about
I
30
suggested
seconds
for
worth
this
of effort
week.
into my answers.
Shall I read it? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, consider this. We are all interns today at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but to avoid any copyright, it is William J.
Wonka?
Wonker's factory. And to avoid being forced to mingle with those, Oompa Loompas, but the generic off-brand version, we have to be very good at our jobs. We have to be exceptional. So we're going to come up with the names of candies and explain what flavors are in it, and most importantly, what are the consequences for any little children who try to nab one before it's ready at the factory. When they go do the tour. Think of the movie where Veruca Salt, she grabs a gum because she's a record chewer and then turns into a blueberry and they got to roll her out. So
Violet
yeah.
Beauregard.
So hopefully we can have some fun with this because I had some funny
You actually put effort
pictures.
in. I will totally not be making
One.
mine up on the fly.
I did one about 10 minutes ago.
Well, I had ChatGPT actually make images for the candies.
Oh, yes.
So I'm excited because the images are good.
That's the bookend quote there from the first one.
Yeah, right.
Well, since you go ahead then, dear, since you actually seem to have
show us
done
how
this,
it's
and
done.
we're all
So,
frantically scrapping to think something
I
up
have done
as you
one,
speak.
but go on, you can start.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to forward you guys the pictures, and then Lorelei, you add them later.
Yay.
So
Gonna giving you orders.
I'm not giving you orders, but you I hope
How
I
did
hope
I
it
end
will
up
give some
editing
context.
bitch? All right.
Well, that's like oh yeah, put in a link. Okay, let me write it down. I'm gonna put
You just copy and paste. I have to actually move a mouse and everything.
Oh,
so the first candy is the Lithy Yums. Now these are airy, silvery toffee. They're chewy, very chewy. Just like air, very light. And unfortunately, they taste like a 9-volt battery. But some people like that. That's why they have those chips with that flavor. Yeah, unfortunately though, if any children are feeling very curious and they go and they try to take one when no one's looking, it's going to be very obvious. Because they're going to probably start to get a bit ashy looking. Maybe their hair starts lighting on fire, and eventually they might wither away.
Oh dear.
Dream.
It's the dream.
It depends how you look at it. It's a matter of perspective. But yeah, the lithiums are so good that it's
you can't
deadly.
fly with them on an airplane. They're like
probably not.
It's like lithium batteries, not on an airplane.
If you get them delivered, you get all those stickers all over the box, and you're like, "Wow, oh, this was just for this tiny."
Just slap all the stickers on there, all the warnings.
All the warnings.
So they say, but they do. They say, they're correctly advertised on the packaging. Tastes like a battery. It'll take you right back to, I don't know, probably the 70s or something. Michael, let us know.
Can I use it in my smoke alarm?
I just saw the pictures on the chat.
Yeah,
They're kind of cool.
They do look pretty cool. Yeah,
The
no,
second
it's-
candy.
The
Yes.
second one,
Is
yeah, I
it-
saw the small print.
I'm a little afraid of the second
This
candy.
one,
I've
this
seen the
one.
photo now.
This one sounds
Mm.
like a Willy Wonka type chocolate. They're called fudgy rumpies, and unfortunately, they are not a very flattering brown color. They are fudge chocolate. Um, I don't know. I don't know if they taste good. They probably don't, given the name. But thing is that yeah, you might have a bad time if you try to steal one of these ones because they if you eat too many, it will cause uncontrollable diarrhea and
May cause
maybe
anal
other
leakage.
adverse side effects.
Chips like that already exist.
Get
Sugar-free
poisoned a
Haribo.
Bitwise.
something.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But yeah, maybe it's a good weight loss tool. I don't know. But yeah. Who said chocolate has to maybe if you have a chocolate addiction, you try these and then you're not gonna be on chocolate anymore.
You
Oh.
could just buy other
Actually-
chocolate, I suppose.
I actually,
Yes,
you know,
that's
I,
right.
I
Yeah.
remember
No, it's gonna be
It's
conditioning.
available.
in high school.
Oh,
Actually,
my dog has farted, and it's quite intense.
he had a fudgy rumpy.
Explains
does
the
not
colour of
sound
your
good.
sofa. He's fudgy rumpied all over the sofa.
It's genuinely distracting. It's
Yeah, you
one of
should
those
have brought
ones
him
that
with
makes
you
your
to the
eyes
factory.
burn.
It wasn't bring your pet to work day.
Yeah.
Oh my
As long
god.
as he wasn't, as long as she wasn't in the vault with you, or the other air in there.
yeah.
Oh my
She's
god.
facing me as facing away from me as well. So I
Oh
got
my
all
God.
of it. as well.
A targeted attack.
Ooh, I can smell it from here. God.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I tasted it in my mouth. Gross.
Jeez.
Now we have to watch Dave try to keep a straight face.
It's funny though.
Oh my
Good.
god.
I'm gonna keel over. It disappeared.
Oh, it's made
At
your
least
hair
the
all
camera.
curly.
At least the camera will track. If I just fall.
So we'll know what happened.
Jesus, boy.
Forgot
All
you had a
right.
tracking camera. That's cool.
Do you want to hear my one that I made up about
Yes,
5 minutes ago?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All
absolutely.
right, I didn't do any artwork, sorry. I just like wrote down some stuff. Okay. You may or may not get these references depending on if you have any children in your life. Okay. It's called the Peak Brain Rot Bar, and it contains eau de skibbity toilet, large amounts of Riz, a few drops of Ohio, a pinch of Sigma, and some glizzy flavored sprinkles. And it's quite hard and it's really chewy. So you'll get that max jawline to its full mewing capacity. You've got to face max your jawline.
Oh no.
And then if anyone tries to steal it before it's ready, consequences of this will be getting a hairline that's chopped, whatever that means. my daughter
There's
says
so many
everything's
words.
chopped.
I know the words,
Yeah.
but I don't know what they mean.
Something about insulting your hairline. And also, you'll only ever be able to use the numbers 6, 7, and you'll forever be branded
Oh.
a goon maxer, which I think has something to do with masturbation.
A goon maxer.
We're sending
Yes,
that to the
that's-
kids. That's great. That's
Goo master.
responsible.
Oh no. That's like the other day when I was like, what's gooning? And then I
Yeah.
Googled it while we were talking. Oh my god.
Yeah, I did as well, actually. And I was like, oh, okay. Should I mention this the next time my son says it? I don't know. But yeah.
So you put it in your sweets, which is a little odd.
Yeah. No, you'll be labelled one if you steal it.
I see.
You'll be forever
Not
labelled
condemned
goon
to
maxer.
become one.
No.
But maybe it's
happen
worth it for
naturally.
the chiseled jaw.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the benefit of the sweet. That's why people would
Yeah.
have it, because you're you're face maxing.
Hmm.
You're doing your face maxing exercises while you're eating.
Reminds me of
God.
that like that meme, that Chad meme where the guy like yeah, I wish I could just show you.
Is it just that
We
guy with
need
that
a way-
huge chin?
We need to work out a way of putting things. The other YouTubers can do it when they're chatting. They just click and things happen in the video.
Oh,
It's
that's
Yeah,
called
great.
how does
editing.
technology
Too
It sounds
high
like
tech.
witchcraft.
Yeah,
Like, click
bugger
and
that.
things happen.
Yeah. I think you have to have OBS. I think it can. That's outside of
one.
my.
I can do a rocket. That's the best I
I
can
sent in the
Oh,
group chat.
Yeah. We can do all these cool things too, Dave. Look, I
We
just clicked on,
can,
like, some, whatever those
Dave
things
can't
are.
see
pop
any
up.
of them.
Yeah. Don't worry, Dave.
Yes,
We're
he can't
doing the
see
heavy
any of them.
lifting over here with all
Yeah,
the visual
yeah.
effects. Yeah, Dave, how do you know that we aren't clicking and stuff's popping up all the time? We're just
Yeah.
like, you know,
It,
our little screens are full of stuff popping up everywhere.
if
Yeah,
I
it's
click
brilliant.
into the
Really.
chat on Zoom, it tells you what's going on in it. But
Oh, and you're like, nothing.
it's annoying.
on.
So I just
No effects are popping up.
I don't even have my screen switched on.
Oh,
What?
I can see it on
Okay.
YouTube. I mean, you can't see it anyway, but
Why would I?
Yeah, I didn't
I
think
was
of that.
supposed to. That's a good
It
point.
saves battery. All my screen does is hold my camera off the desk.
Fair enough.
I never thought about it.
Okay,
I
I
feel like you're
thought up a
ignoring me.
candy idea. I just
Got
got
that.
one up
Good.
Just now?
Just
Is
now.
it
just now.
Australian?
Oh, nice.
No, it's not. It's not Australian. It's called
demo
very unoriginally. It's called Light Bright, and it comes in blueberry, raspberry, and lime flavor. So you can have a blueberry one, a raspberry one, or a lime one. And when you put it in your mouth and you suck on it, it starts to glow. And when you open your mouth, you get like a colored beam of light, like shoots out. So you can like, you know, annoy planes and stuff in the sky or whatever. I don't know whatever kids do these days. I don't know. And if the very naughty children sneak in and try and eat it too soon, I don't know, my brain just went, their heads explode. That's probably a bit extreme. So maybe they just, I don't know, have different colored innards for like several weeks. Because head exploding is a bit
Colours
much.
innards. Maybe they can get like Cyclops ability.
Yeah.
Got the shit like shoots out of their eyes. So they have to
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
their
it
eyes
just
shut.
shoots out
Else they'll
everywhere.
just, like-
They're
yeah.
shitting rainbows for like a month, you know?
Oh my
They're
God.
Fudge rumpies, whatever it's called.
They
Can you
should just
imagine?
get
You
sent to
take a
the
cocktail
boonies.
like of all the candies, and then you're in for a
Oh
bad
yeah,
time.
then you're in trouble. Then you're in trouble.
Then your head will explode.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you do with
So
the
I
There you
had-
go. That's my
heads?
contribution.
See, I had the hair of the dog sweet, and the idea that is if you take the sweet when it's ready, you can spend an hour as the animal of your choice.
Like the Animorphs candy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I thought it was going to be a hangover cure.
Yeah,
see,
me too,
that's-
actually.
Oh,
That's
Go
a
on
more
then.
fun
No,
one,
see.
I think.
Side
if
effects.
you
can
if
be
you
both.
if you steal the sweets before they're ready, then you are condemned to a life of hangover.
No! Before you're even old enough to know
No.
what it is.
oh my
Yep.
God, that's life isn't fair.
Mm.
Don't steal, kids.
That's that.
Don't get
Don't be
caught
like
if you
me. I've
steal.
had a hangover since I was 5. Don't make the mistakes I did.
Yeah.
Don't steal. Oh my God.
Don't steal one sweet because your brother told you to.
All mine are predictable because I am predictable sometimes. And
Meh.
I'm mean. I was going with, what was I going with? I wanted a lead paint sweet because lead paint is gorgeous and tastes wonderful, so sweet. You pick it off the radiator, you eat it, and it's like, it's the best thing in the world. But I figure it's
Not advised to try at home, kids, if you're watching.
Oh, sorry. Mercury balls, you just roll around on your tongue and they're all slippy, and then if they accidentally fall into your throat, that's cool. And acetone drops are the best sweets in the world, or carbon tetrachloride drops, or whatever the hell you want them to be. Oh, they're so good. But I think somebody might have the copyright on those.
Are you speaking from experience?
Sounds like it.
I'm speaking
So good.
from the commonly branded pear drops, which are made in my neck of the woods, which are basically just eating organic chemicals and are absolutely wonderful. But the punishment...
Oh, the roof of my mouth is feeling all tender just thinking about them.
The punishment is if you eat them before they're ready or you steal them, you get sent back to the 70s. And you have without a mobile phone.
No.
Send them back with a mobile phone.
Oh, they can have a
Yeah, that would
mobile
actually
phone.
be
They
even
become
worse.
billionaires.
That would be worse.
Billionaires.
That would be far
because
worse.
it wouldn't work.
No internet, no Bluetooth, nothing. You wouldn't be able to make a phone. You wouldn't do jack shit with it. Maybe
You'd
as
just
a
be walking
light.
around like
That's
this all
about
day.
it. Yeah.
You wouldn't
I
even
mean,
be able to
people still had
charge it.
No way of
telephones, so I
charging
guess
it.
you
Yeah,
can
it would
call.
die, and then you'd be even more fucked.
You
Unless
can
you
sell
had
it
a
to-
lithium candy, in which
Oh,
case,
yes.
Yeah.
Have that in
Oh,
there.
wow, that's a good idea.
No, you'd have to fly to America and find Steve Jobs. And
maybe that's the secret of how the iPhone was invented. Somebody
it could be.
invented a
Somebody
candy.
ate one of my pear drops.
Yes,
Sorry,
and then went back in
acetone drops.
time. Acetone drops. Went back in time, met Steve
See,
Jobs.
We used to play this game where what would you take? You can take one thing back with you 200 years. And it was we used to play it a lot. It was a good winding down the evening of smokage until we realized that anything even slightly modern day technical that you took back with you would immediately have you either killed for witchcraft or arrested and tortured to death as some sort of spy.
Well, I mean, I would like to take a brand new, fully charged and implanted pacemaker if I went back, because then I'd at least be guaranteed 10 years of life. And I don't
But
think
in the
I mean, it'd be-
70s,
Would you
My
really want to live
glasses.
10 years?
No, if we're
though,
going back
200
years ago.
Yeah, 200 years, not just
okay.
the
Well,
But in the
instead of the
70s, they had
potential-
nuclear-powered ones.
Yeah, I just
Which
think
still
about it and I'm
work.
like, do I even want to be alive?
I don't know. Do I want a
I
nuclear
don't
reactor
know.
right in my chest? I'm not sure about that.
No, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I'm just thinking
Mm.
200 years ago, like that's
Yeah, no, 200 years ago, it would have to be my pacemaker. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
wouldn't get much done.
Fair
I
enough.
would
No.
try
I
and walk
suppose-
up a hill and die.
It might be cool to go back to like the Battle of Hastings with a couple of MP5s or something.
Oh my god, yeah, like, oh my god,
It
you're gonna
wouldn't
like
work.
influence the outcome of the war and change history forever for everyone.
I was like, what if all those like AI videos people have been making of like historical battles and stuff, and you'd be like, no, it's not like actual. It's actual footage. Seriously, I traveled back in time. I have a TARDIS. It's not AI. How dare you say it's AI? It's all a
There's
conspiracy.
There's whole Reddit forums on what would happen if you sent certain units back to various
I'm
battles.
sure.
And the outcome is basically nothing on every single
because-
one of them.
Because anyone from today would immediately die of dysentery or
Yeah.
because
I think
Smallpox.
people just
and
Smallpox,
everything.
yeah.
underestimate the violence and huge amounts of people in these things. They just all fall on top of them and bury them.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
people
Yeah.
really did fight for their country back then.
Mm,
People are quite
This-
patriotic back then.
I don't know if that was by
They-
choice necessarily.
Maybe not.
I was
always
thinking
find-
yesterday, what go on.
I always find
was gonna-
patriotism suspicious.
I was thinking yesterday, the good thing about the old monarchy, I suppose it's not quite stopped, is that they always had to go into battle. So can you imagine if the US president and his leader of the Department of War had to actually go into these wars on the front line? That would
that's the
change
dream,
so
right?
much.
Why
It'd be
don't
great,
presidents
wouldn't it?
fight the war? Why do they always
Yes,
send
they
the
always
poor?
send the poor.
Yeah, dead Kennedys. Yeah.
The
Actually,
kings
it's
do. Sit them down.
But anyway.
Yeah.
If he wants to be a king, he's got to do it properly. Get out there with an axe.
He couldn't swing an axe.
Oh yeah, like he's like almost 80, right?
Yes, something like that. See,
Yeah,
that's
I
why we
doubt
should
he
be
can.
afraid of Harry, because Harry actually did serve.
Yeah.
So, he's the one who's got the skills and the connections.
They both did, didn't they?
Yeah, but so did
I don't know
Yeah.
if William did, but I
William-
remember
I
when
think
he
William
did.
did.
so did William and even
Didn't Andrew?
Well,
Andrew even.
Andrew was a war hero.
We
Yeah.
don't talk about Andrew.
Yeah, we don't talk about that guy.
Oh dear.
Those people.
Andrew was cool until that little problems.
Yeah,
think he was ever
friends with the
cool.
wrong people.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever call him cool per se, but
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently he was a bit of a sex icon back in the day.
Really?
all I remember really was the press being really mean to Fergie for no real reason. His wife.
Because some
Yeah,
guy
that
was
was
sucking her toes or what?
Yeah,
Oh,
David
well, that
Miller.
too,
I mean,
but-
that woman's taste.
Oh my
Well,
god.
now we know about what she did. Is probably looking back in hindsight as so much.
I mean, toe sucking seems pretty tame
Yeah, it's
compared to
very
other
tame.
shit.
compared to
I
what
don't
they're up
know.
against now.
I don't know though. Oh god,
Yeah,
that guy,
right?
David Miller.
I bet bet the royals would long for some toe sucking scandal at the moment.
Yeah.
Right?
Ah,
Can we please? They're
Andrew, why
begging for
couldn't you have
Diana
just sucked
back.
some toes?
Release the Fergie files.
Yeah.
We
No,
need
don't.
Diana and her
No.
revenge black dress.
yeah.
We need
Oh,
that to be
man.
the top story once again. I actually watched the Diana musical. It was on like fucking
It's a
Netflix or
Diana
something.
There's a
had it.
musical?
Yeah, there's a musical,
Oh.
and it's so deranged because it can't pick a tone. Like 1 minute
Oh,
the song
no.
is like super serious and really sweet, and then the next minute it's like this campy weirdo. Like it needs to pick a tone. But I don't know. I kind of felt a bit. I don't know if I really like the idea of a musical based around Diana. Like, I feel like, first of all, I'm like, there's so many other more original stories you could tell. You know, they're clearly just cashing in
They
on
kind of,
Diana's name.
Yeah.
But it's also
have
like,
this-
you know, I mean, where's the line? Like, where's the line between
But they're making musicals about
respecting
everything
and...
now.
Well, no, they're
Yeah,
turning
that's
everything
true.
into a musical. They're taking Back to
Yeah.
the Future as a musical. They made
What?
Young Frankenstein a musical. They made Legally Blonde a musical. They made
Oh, yeah, I knew
Second
that
School
one.
of Rock a musical. They've
I
done
wanna
the Addams
watch that
Family
one.
musical, the Beetlejuice musical. I'm like, come on.
Jeez.
It-
When does
Personally,
it
I'm waiting
end?
for Epstein the musical.
Yeah.
Well,
Soon.
I saw posters when I was going down the Isle of Wight the other day. They got the Paddington musical is coming out. Full Monty
Oh, that's
the
probably
musical
cute.
is coming out. Full Monty the musical is almost tempting. I suppose it depends on just how naked they
Full
get.
The Full
Monty the
Monty?
musical anyway.
Well,
yeah,
no,
it was
no.
a bit of a show
musical.
for a
Yeah.
while.
No, it wasn't a
The Full
musical, but it
Monty is
is
such a good
now, and I'm
movie.
sort of like, well, that's a little tempting. But you know,
Oh, no, it's such a good movie. I love
oh,
it.
it's a great movie. I love that movie. I actually saw that movie with my mom in a really small town in rural Victoria. It was in like their community hall was their cinema, and we went and saw it in this tiny little hall. And I'm
farting
like,
dog.
oh my god, I feel so very quintessential. Oh,
Couch
look, it's a
dog.
doggy.
Stop
have
trying
this
to lick my face.
I have
You've
this
come to
unnatural
apologize.
dislike of Diana because an ex and still a good friend of mine used to live opposite Kensington Palace when she died, and I used to drive there every day. And you've seen the pictures of the crowds and all the flowers. Can you imagine having to drive through that every day?
You just put snowplow
were
on the front of your
so
car.
there.
Michael.
You
I mean,
can't get through. Oh,
But
it
if
was
you
a
live there, do you
nightmare.
need to drive? You can just like walk.
Yeah,
No.
why
there
are
and
you
take public
driving in
transport.
Kensington Palace?
Yeah,
man?
you're a
Because
richo.
Yeah.
I always drove in London because, yes, I worked for British Rail at the time as well, which was kind of ironic. But I had to.
Oh my gosh.
Think
I
I'm going to
worked
get the train for
Well, no, I worked-
losers.
I worked at
Peasant.
Paddington Station,
I worked
and
there,
I'd
I'm
have
gonna
to
use it.
I'd have to go out to the Channel Tunnel depots. So
Paddington the musical station.
Yeah.
Mm.
That one.
Paddington Station, such a cool station. It's got all sorts of weird. It's got the old mail train tunnels underneath it. It's got some. It's an amazing place. David love it.
Does it have female train tunnels too?
Do they have female
Ah.
train tunnels?
All tunnels are female by
See what-
definition.
True that.
Dude!
Yeah.
I miss this one. I don't need to know.
They can fill one of them with democracy sausages.
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of... Oh, we're
need a
really
democracy
classy
sausage.
tonight. This is just... Oh, my God. I'm going to have to put up some sort of warning before this one even starts. Just not appropriate for children.
Democracy sausage fest.
That could be a
And-
sweet. That could be a Willy Wonka sweet, the democracy
No!
sausage. And if you vote for the wrong party, you die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
vote
you
for the
don't
wrong
know
party, you
what
get
it is.
sentenced to transportation and
but
end up
not
back in
quickly.
Australia.
You just
Yeah.
not quickly. You just have like all your rights slowly stripped
Yeah,
away
exactly.
until
Oh
You
my
just died by
gosh.
regret.
True.
so you starve in the streets.
Yeah.
It's
And get
veering
deported.
too far
Yeah.
into like
You
reality.
die by the consequences of your actions. Yeah.
Yes.
This is a
So-
very
Car-
dark discussion.
The karma cough sweets.
But in real life, you
Oh,
don't
that's a
even
good
get a
one.
fucking sausage.
No, exactly.
Yeah, you don't
Everyone
even get
is
the fun
already
sausage part.
suffering from this without the sausage.
I want a sausage.
Anyway,
That's
just
a
to pull this away from politics a little. When you were
Boring.
saying about taking the lithium, not being able to take lithium on a plane, the lithium sweets.
Oh, yes.
It reminded me. I have a friend who spent ages in the army, and he was flying back on a domestic flight from somewhere with a load of
Lithium.
guys who no he had
Lithuanians.
stopped working and become a civilian again, but they had some soldiers who were on duty on the plane, so they've come on and they've got like all these they're fully armed up because they're getting off the plane and going to do some war thing. But when he was getting on, he got stopped and had his like fingernail clippers removed, like taken away from him, little pair of nail scissors. And he said he was sitting in the back with all these guys who have got like submachine guns and like grenades in harnesses on their belts.
But it's a good thing he didn't have those nail clippers, because they're
you
the
never
real
know.
danger.
Oh,
In the hands of the right person.
Ah,
that means
Katie's
deadly
gonna kill us all.
I've got some nail clippers right
You're
here.
an evil serial killer, Katie.
Oh,
But he said
Apparently-
but
Oh, no.
when they landed, a voice came over the thing and said, "Can Staff Sergeant I won't say his name, Staff Sergeant Bob, please come and collect his dangerous contraband?" And he said he was walking up the aisle, and there's like everybody's looking at him like, if those guys are allowed that, what the fuck did he get on with?
Your rocket launcher.
yeah.
I know that the
Oh.
SAS weren't allowed to carry their Fairbairn Sykes commando knives on planes when they went on because of some weird thing. But yeah,
Actually, I think
You could
we
bring a gun, but
somehow-
not a knife.
they could bring all their kit, but they weren't allowed to carry the thing. It was some weird, strange regulation.
I once got tent spikes onto a plane, which I probably shouldn't have been able to do.
Wait,
That
what?
was funny. Tent spikes. Really long spiky
Oh,
at the end
yeah.
of my tent.
Took me a second there, but I know. what
Yeah,
you
no, I managed to get them on a plane once, and I was like, "Wow, really? Okay, sure."
I've carried a knife all my life, and when I used to go on planes and forget to take it off, they just stick it in a little red bag and then put it on with the pilot and then give it you at the other end. Life
Not
was
anymore,
much
they don't.
easier. Yeah, life was much easier pre 9/11.
It
Everything
was.
changed a lot.
When I used to go camping a lot in the New Forest, and I had this, I've still got it somewhere, it's a lovely sheath knife. It's, but it's a big old blade. It's, I think, 18 or 20-inch blade. I used to just take it with me and have it strapped on my belt because it was handy when we were camping in the forest. And we went for a
cutting through
hike.
those trees.
Yeah, you know, it
Yeah,
came in
20
handy.
inches.
Beat off the
Is that-
wild
is that a
horses in the
machete
New
or-
Forest.
Yeah,
Every
the
time I went
heading
camping, I was
giant.
glad I took it.
Yeah.
Um,
So I don't
but
go
yeah,
camping.
we went for a hike and we came across this pub, and we're gonna have a pint. And I walked in, and the place went like a little bit quiet, and I was like, "Yeah, it's the New Forest. People can be a bit cliquey, whatever." Walked up to the bar, and I knew they did. They made their own cider, so I thought, "Can I have a pint of the cider you make?" And he was like, "Okay, but would you mind leaving that knife behind the bar until you go? You're making people nervous." And I was like, "Oh my god, I totally forgot." I was like, "Yeah, here you go. Please
You're
take
like
it."
wielding it menacingly the whole time.
Yeah, can
The
you
blind
imagine?
guy is
Whew, whew, whew,
randomly wielding a knife. Everybody run.
Yeah. Everybody edge out
Gosh.
quietly.
I'll never forget driving through the New Forest. First time I went through the New Forest, and we came through a town, and because there's wild horses in the New Forest,
Mm.
and we were driving through one of the towns, and
They're
there
not
were two
wild;
horses.
they belong to people.
Well, some of them are wild, some of them belong to people. But there was these two horses standing in front of the pub that was closed, and Dad looked at them and went, "Yep, they're just waiting for the pub to open." I was like, "Probably."
Oh. I don't think I've ever been to the New Forest.
It's lovely. My sister and I were there in August when we stopped on our way down to Cornwall because they have the Bewley Abbey ruins that are in there.
It's still
which is
there,
really
yeah.
cool.
I think
Yeah,
I've
no, it's
been
still cool.
there. I think I have
Yeah.
actually been there.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
maybe I have
The
been
Bewley
just
Abbey
like
is
for
in
a
the
I'm
New
not
Forest.
sure if
day
I
or
have.
something.
They have the
Yeah.
motor museum in the grounds. Don't they?
Yeah. We didn't go into the motor museum. We just
Oh.
kind of did the Abbey. But
I think I've been there.
we wound up chatting with the guy who was like the master of the hawk, the hunting birds, because they'd had a display and stuff. And we were there when he was giving the talk, and the bird was like flying around all different areas. And I actually at one point had to literally lie back because the thing went right over, like would have gotten me in the face if I hadn't like laid back kind of thing. It was
God.
It's actually really cool. It was a really good day. It was a lot of fun. I have a rock I stole from. Well, I didn't steal. Who said steal? I didn't say steal.
What?
I would
Didn't you learn
never.
your lesson earlier?
I would
Yeah,
never
you're not supposed to steal. You're gonna
Don't
be
record
write
your
down my
crimes.
crimes.
Wow,
Bewley
it's
Abbey.
right there.
So
That was like the cornerstone of the whole thing, and you left in the rest of the remains just like crumbled to
just
the
falling
ground as you
down.
ran away. Yeah. The
See?
loop stone.
Until people like you started going there, it was fully built still.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I'm the not Henry VIII.
Yoink.
I'm the reason. Yeah, same with the rock I took from Merlin's cave. Yeah, I'm the reason it's gonna die.
I nicked a little cobblestone from outside Angela Merkel's house.
And then she
Yes,
trod in
they-
that hole with her shoe and like
He
twisted
might
her.
have. There was no
That-
security. He was completely unguarded. It was so weird.
I
I
mean,
guess Berlin was much safer than the rest of the world.
yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't think
say
anyone
like,
was checking on her cobblestones. That's why.
Yeah.
yeah.
And when I went
Hang on,
back,
there's one less here.
I had loads of bits of Berlin Wall on that one. I had like a whole bag full of Berlin Wall. And they kept saying, you can't take this on hand luggage. And I thought I got them all out. And then they found another bit and sent me back to check it in. And they found another bit.
Oh my gosh. You're just like
Wasn't,
rebuilding it in your back garden.
Yeah, I was thinking that he's got like this tiny little Berlin Wall in his backyard.
Wall.
There
No
was,
cobblestone.
Wall,
There's like
wall,
one
wall.
squirrel on each side. One's wearing a Russian hat. The other's
Yeah.
Western. It's like a little checkpoint between the two of them.
There's a woman who married a piece of the Berlin Wall, right?
Fucking hell.
Probably.
Someone tried to marry the Eiffel
And then
Tower.
I think, well, this is the same woman. I think then she
tree. Oh,
divorced
okay.
it or tried to divorce it to marry the Eiffel Tower. I'm not even joking.
I love that. It's like you're crazy
can
enough
see
to
that.
marry a building, but you're not going to.
There's
You're
a
not
real-
gonna
You can't
become
even
a,
stay faithful to it.
So
there's a
let's see.
thingy.
Do you
There's a
get more
brilliant Jake
alimony from the
Thackeray
Eiffel
song.
Tower?
I'd probably dump the Berlin Wall for the Eiffel Tower. Come on. Wouldn't
It
I
you?
think it
Yeah.
depends on what part of the Berlin Wall.
Well, she was a Swedish
know.
woman.
Oh, okay.
With a very
That
long
explains it.
name. So, but she claims to have married the Berlin Wall on June 17th, 1979, after developing a
Oh.
childhood attraction to it.
Okay.
And then she actually changed
Okay.
her name legally to be Elkoff Berliner Mauer.
not
I'm gonna
war.
s-
Original.
Well, hey.
And then the
if-
Berlin Wall's like, that's not my name. My name is
Yeah.
something else."
Steve.
Yeah. Steve Gutenberg.
Yeah, she's oh, maybe it's not the same woman. No, it is. Wait, I think it might be the same
Well,
woman.
she
Yeah,
might
that
change
went
her
to
name
the-
again, see?
Yeah, she probably did.
Was she called like Annika Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, yeah.
Confused.
There's a Jake Thackeray song called Isabel Makes Love on National Monuments, which I've just sent you a link to. It's,
Oh
Okay.
dear.
Although that's different to like actually being in love with the monument that you are
she
making
She
love
was-
on. Unless
had
that's
to
what
spread it around.
Okay.
No, it's a good song.
Hey, monuments
Okay.
need
But
love
it's on,
too.
not
apparently.
with. Yeah.
You should put the link in.
The article
I mean,
I saw
What,
about this
what
woman.
kind of horrible, intolerant people are we that we're not allowing inanimate objects
Exactly.
to have their?
Hey, we're
Oh, it
not
has a
saying they
name.
can't. We're just thinking it's like a little bit odd.
Poor Isabel. We're slut shaming
It's
Isabel.
called
That's not
objective
nice.
actually, I was
I
thinking
wasn't. I
more-
just said it was weird.
Yeah, the clinical
Slut-shaming
name.
her.
The clinical name is
Hmm.
objectum sexuality. Yeah.
Oh.
But
I
she
think
said
a few
that she's a
people-
widow. She's a widow now because like after the wall.
Because the
went
wall
down.
got knocked down. I see.
Yeah. So now she
Michael
considers herself a widow.
Took half
Still
of it
there.
away.
When I came to Canada, this is my second week in Canada. I went up
Maybe
to a
you
place-
removed the salient part.
There was a
and so she
fucking
was no
great lump
longer
of Berlin
interested.
Wall there. I could have just taken it from there. Oh well.
The woman with the Eiffel Tower though is an American named Erica Eiffel.
Erica
and yeah.
Eiffel. Why not
I
Erica
was
Yeah,
gonna
because
say,
Tower?
I thought there's like a
She
couple
took
of
the last
people.
name of the tower.
Yeah, who like
I mean, there
married
probably
the
are a
building or
couple
something.
people.
But again,
Isn't
yeah,
the
the Eiffel
last name
Tower's
of
like,
the Eiffel Tower Tower.
no, he was
You'd
like, that was my
think,
it's like
common
Frankenstein's monster.
misconception.
My
It's
name
like
isn't
a-
Eiffel.
Yeah, it's one of those combined names, you know.
Okay.
We don't believe you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, no, if it was her last name, it would be Eiffel because they don't call it the Eiffel Tower in Paris, do they? They call it
Yeah, I
the
was just thinking
Eiffel.
that. That's to
Yeah, but she's
Eiffel,
not
yeah.
French.
No,
What
but
do they
Eiffel
call it in-
Tower is.
What do they call it in
true,
Paris?
true.
Yeah,
The
the
lamppost.
shell,
They used to
Yeah,
call it the
apparently
she's,
lamppost.
that thing.
Did they? That's even better. Do they
Yeah,
look
no,
at it
they
and say, "That's-
hated it.
That's
They
like the
hated it
Blackpool
when it was
Tower"?
first built. They really, the Parisians
remember that.
absolutely hated it and wanted to get rid of it.
And then what? Money started coming in.
Well, yeah, and then because it was
Yeah.
built for some sort of like World Fair or something. There was some big
Yeah,
Yeah,
the World's
it was only
thing.
supposed to be a temporary structure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, the town hated
Communications
it. They
tower,
called it
wasn't
the lamppost, and then one guy managed to try and sell it twice as a con in like the early
Oh,
20th century.
And
It's
I
almost
wrote
to
a brain
Americans,
blaze
yeah, I was
about
gonna
it.
say I watched something about that. Yeah,
It also has one of the only curved elevators in the legs up to like the base platform. The elevators actually
Curved.
sort of curve up the side of it. I
Ah,
know some really random shit about the Eiffel Tower, and
I
about how
didn't know
much I
that.
know about it. Oh, and
I
the
went
guy
there a couple
tested
years
a
ago.
parachute off it, jumped off it, the
Yes.
parachute did not deploy, and he died.
No. I wrote a brain
Oh.
blaze about that as well.
That's probably where I heard it.
Oh dear.
He was a strange guy.
Is it brain blaze? It might have been a side project, actually.
Yeah. Well, we were there a couple of years ago, like just before the Olympics, and they had the rings on the side and everything. It looked quite cool, actually.
Cool.
And I think they want to keep the rings on there. Again, the rings are supposed to be temporary, but now they're like, hey, maybe we should keep them. So I don't know what they decided to do.
Well, it's tradition, isn't it? To just keep things.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, once that tourism money starts rolling in, it's kind of hard to stop, right?
Yeah.
We're
But
supposed
I
to have
hate
the
Paris.
Olympics in Brisbane in 2030, and it's not going to go well because we have really shitty infrastructure. They're already trying to like the airport is already closed. Like all the shops and that are closed down because they're doing all these renovations and stuff. Because Brisbane Airport is fucking tiny, and we're supposed to have how many million people showing up for the Olympics in 5 years? It's gonna be a shit show. It's gonna be terrible. So I
pretty
need to be out
far.
of the country at that point.
I wouldn't go. Too far for me.
How much further away do you want to be?
My parents went to the Sydney Olympics because dad was working for Boeing back then, and so they went as part of the executive team, and they got to see one of the football matches, and I think some
The
horse
sock
riding
football
or something.
matches.
You know, the sock football match.
That's pretty cool, though.
That's an Olympic only sport.
Is that like sock
I was
golf,
afraid if
where you
I
just-
said soccer, I would get yelled at by the British people.
This
Dad
worked
always
out
made
much
that
better for
point.
you.
Yeah, I'm doing so well. You know, this is fantastic. But yeah, no, and actually, my cousin did some volunteer work for the for the Olympics as well. So we've got like a bunch of fucking Sydney 2000 merch back home. No idea what we're gonna do with it, but
At least it's not like the South African
Sell
one where
it in
everyone had
50
the
years.
vuvuzelas.
Oh
I remember
yeah.
that, yeah.
Oh, they were cool.
Yeah,
I've
I
got
miss
one of those
sometimes
somewhere.
now.
Hopefully, Ray
Yeah,
Gun will
okay.
not be at the 2030
I
Olympics.
was gonna say, well, you got.
Oh my gosh. Are they still doing
You got the shoe
breakdancing?
in there.
They
Oh,
probably
she was
won't. It
my
was just a
favourite.
one-off
Yeah.
1 year.
I mean, it was kind of a disaster, right?
I did see at like apparently at like some of the comic pop culture conventions, especially in the States, the biggest at the time that whole Ray Gun thing happened, cosplaying as Ray Gun. There's like a video of like a group of about 20 people outside of a convention somewhere, all cosplaying Ray Gun, and they're all doing like the breakdancing routine. And I was watching it going, this is really embarrassing.
Well, the
You
thing
just
is, like,
wait, in
anyone
20
can do
years. In 20 years, there's going to be a Ray Gun movie like Eddie
Oh
the Eagle.
God, probably.
You know,
It'll be like
and
the
I'll
most
be the
corrupted.
first to
it.
watch
Oh,
it.
Eddie.
Yeah, the most
With like
corrupted.
Rocky
I won't.
montages in there. And, oh, it's gonna be great.
They're failing at breakdancing.
Yeah.
I like Ray Gun. She's my hero.
Oh God.
Oh
She
dear,
is.
Michael.
Why? Because she managed
Standards
to
are very
fuck the
low.
system completely and take away credit from people who just anyway.
Yes, I don't care. It's allowed. If she's willing to hop around like a kangaroo.
Who needs dignity?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it wasn't like to make a point. It was.
Yeah, well,
Australian.
next
Not
time
very
we'll just
good.
set a drop bear on her. It'll be fine.
Hey. Well, I did have tickets to like 3 different things for London 2012 because I worked for a company that was one of the sponsors. So we all got like free draw tickets and whatever. But then I was pregnant, and my due date was right around then, so I was like, so I gave all my tickets back, and then and as it worked out, I either would have been horrendously pregnant, or what actually happened was that my daughter was born a bit early, so I was like, I probably wouldn't have gone up with her as a newborn.
Yeah, as like
I
a
just got to
2-day-old.
sit at home all day and just watch the Olympics the whole time. Can't remember any of it, of course, but yeah, so I could have gone, and then I didn't. So
I don't think that was to do with having just had a baby. It was just boring. That's why you don't remember it.
Yeah, maybe.
I want them to bring back tug of war. I want tug of war back in the Olympics. That used to be an Olympic sport. They got rid of it. I would actually probably watch that. That sounds like fun. That used to be portrait painting, or just painting was an Olympic sport at one point.
Yeah.
Croquet
the
used to
30s.
be an Olympic sport.
Croquet, bit boring.
Yeah, croquet. But I just think it's funny. And what was I can't remember some of the others that have been defunct over the years, but I know, and of course the first Olympic long distance run was an absolute shit show, and I think the guy who won it ended up crossing the line in a car or something, and it was absolutely insane.
Wait, what?
What? No, there was.
I have to know more.
Surely he would have been
I think it was
disqualified.
the first. I could be wrong on this. I could be getting it from maybe a different year or something, but or maybe he was. Yeah, the first one, it was 3 guys doing this long distance run, and it was a day run or something, and the one guy tapped out after a couple of hours because he just passed out from lack of dehydration.
A couple
or
hours
something.
running.
Well, yeah,
They're
Fair
probably in
enough.
full morning suits and weird shoes or something.
well, yeah, they were a little bit because
Yeah.
it was
Hats,
1905 or some shit.
Yeah.
And
my monocle's fallen out.
yeah.
I don't know why
And
they're all so
then-
posh.
And yeah, I think it was something about he I'm sure, and I'll have to double check this later and put a note up if I'm completely wrong, but one of the guys, he ended up passing out or whatever, and they put him in a car and just drove, because they were like, we have to finish this race at this point, nobody's gonna finish it because they're all fucking
Everyone else has
passing out and
died.
shit, and there's only
I
3
wonder
of them anyway.
what distance the whole thing was. I have to
It was
look it up.
some insane.
It's
Thanks,
like
Lorelei.
2 miles.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was some really insane, because I think I remember reading part of the whole thing was kind of to test just how far a human could run or something like that, how long they
So
could
we-
go.
This
we
one,
wanna-
this
we wanna
one can't
test it.
run very far at all.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
I can't do it. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a bit of a shit show overall. But yeah, no, I just want tug of war to come back, because that sounds like that would be one that I would probably actually watch. Would be the tug of war.
It was 40 kilometers approximately, or 25 miles.
That's,
Okay,
They had a
around
good tug of
marathon.
war on the Archers.
I'm not sure if this is the same one though.
Oh
This is
yes,
just
they
the first
did.
one.
Because tug of war is made for radio.
Yep.
yeah.
It's all about that strategy. All those gym bros we never got to see.
Yeah,
What?
I'm right.
That we never
Archers
says-
heard
tug of war. You've got to
Yeah.
listen to it.
I just read
I
that the
won't.
winner of
You
the
just
first first Olympic marathon on the 10th of April 1896. It was a
Wasn't it?
men-only race. They want to specify. Was a Greek water carrier, and he finished it in 2 hours, 58 minutes, and 50 seconds.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that
these
really
guys spend
fast?
a year training,
like-
and then the guy who carries the water.
And he was actually carrying it with him the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big.
Was he
Yeah.
called Fiedipes?
Goodness.
Wasn't
Oh
it
my
named
God.
after-
You,
Ooh,
I
Fiedipes.
can't go down this rabbit hole now. I like curling. I like to watch curling and ice
Oh, the
hockey.
sweeping
I like
thing,
Winter
where they-
Olympics.
Yeah, the sweeping.
Sweeping
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never really
yeah.
seen that.
Curling
I
is
can
so
imagine I'd
good.
get into it. Yeah.
It's so good.
I
I
never quite
recommend it
figured
to
out.
everybody. It's so good.
My
The
sister
water
actually
carrier
watches-
thing.
Go, Dave.
Sorry, the water carrier thing just makes me think of all those like the Westerners who are like, yeah, I trained for years and then I climbed up Mount Everest. And the Sherpas are like, yeah, I fucking do it every day.
Yeah, fuck off, mate.
I go and have my lunch. at
I've
the
done
top.
it 5 times this week.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, there was something quite recently.
And I
there was
carried all
some-
your shit.
Yeah, exactly. There was like a
Literally.
woman from there was like some woman who was just I can't remember where she was from. Just, she was like a rural community person who didn't have like proper running gear or anything. But she spent all her life like running around doing stuff. And then there was like some race recently and she just sort of entered and won by quite a long way. And everyone else is in proper running gear and she's literally in like a skirt and cardigan or something and like some.
Yeah,
She's like, I
facts.
just saw people running and I joined.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
even know
yeah.
it was a race.
did. I just went for it.
That
Yeah,
looks like
I feel
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
killed it. Yeah, it was great. But yeah,
Is there a bargain on somewhere? Let's go.
yeah. Democracy sausage.
Nan's gonna
Um,
get for her tea.
But yeah, that
I'm
kind
going
of
to
stuff
have a
happens all the
democracy
time.
sausage later.
Aye. Woo.
We
Who's
started a movement
Yeah.
now.
Apparently.
You might have to have a movement after you've had a democracy sausage.
Yes.
I'm going to have a whole pack of democracy sausages.
Or just one fudgy rumpy.
I'm still craving acetone drops.
Oh,
His mercury balls.
The mercury balls
it's
are
like, where's
best.
my radiator when I need it?
I mean,
Have I
earlier we were
still
talking
got-
about
Let me have a look. Hang on, wait there.
Oh God.
earlier you mentioned those lead fillings for the teeth.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Michael would be the only one. Like he'd be like, yeah, give me just a whole mouthful of lead. I want to taste this shit all day.
Yeah.
It'll make us.
He has
it'll make
lead
us out,
teeth.
yeah,
All of
yeah.
them. I want everything to. Yeah, if you had lead teeth, then everything would taste of lead the whole time.
Like make me some customized dentures. Put just all lead. Just put it in.
Just all metal teeth. Be like, what's the guy from James Bond who had metal-
Jaws.
Oh yeah.
Jaws.
Excuse me. Yeah, Jaws.
Oh, my merch skateboards. I found them the other day, and they're upstairs, and I can't get them now because Bingo's asleep.
Ah,
Michael doing? Michael, what are you doing?
I'm afraid to ask.
Ooh,
Probably
Yeah,
some very
Michael.
illegal things.
Is this the troublemaking part of your to-do list?
no, it's so fucking heavy. Ooh.
Oh my
no, he's
God.
Oh,
Mercury
What is that? I can't see
metal.
this- Oh.
Oh wow.
It's lead.
So heavy.
Oh wow. That is cool. Drink,
Oh.
drink, skull, 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 skull.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he had to
Down in
turn off the
one.
camera so we
Down
can't see
in
all
one.
the other hazardous materials that he has in his
Yeah.
Don't try
little
this at
box.
home, kids.
Probably just his
I'm on
probably just his
YouTube, so I'm
builder's
not going to
thumb.
pour some on my hand and show it you, but yes. Ooh. That's about 6 kilograms.
Damn.
It's not that heavy.
Yeah.
It must be.
Is that 15 pounds?
That
Yeah.
is.
It's in
2.2
quite a
pounds to a
small.
kilo,
It's in
so-
quite a small bottle as well. So
Yeah,
probably
it's quite
pretty
dense.
dense. Yeah,
Yeah.
5 kilograms, it says so
Yeah.
on the bottle.
even a weed.
Oh,
one.
so you're just weak then? No, I'm just-
I am just weak. You don't expect something that size to
weight
weigh
of that.
5 kilograms.
No, that's true.
I've got to put it back in its safe box now.
The
It's
fucking
good
bottom
in
falls
treasure
out.
box.
You'll have a
Get a
job clearing
straw.
that up.
Get a long straw and just be sipping out of the bottom drawer.
I could just
It's like-
imagine like we're doing this and then like Michael sitting there like with a straw like
Yeah,
trying to
I was
hide
just
his cup.
yeah, just
Just a
Michael, what are you
mercury
drinking?
cocktail.
And then cup
Just
full of
special,
mercury
you know.
again.
Nice. Ooh, let it roll all around.
Used to eat
I
it,
wouldn't
but
even be
not
surprised. That's the sad part.
Oh dear.
There you go. Show and tell time.
Nice. Well, yeah, you had your mercury. I got my nail clippers. Dave has his dog. What have you got, Lorelei?
Freedom sausage.
Pride,
I mean-
self-respect.
Oh no, you had your
Don't lie to
stone.
us.
You had your stone.
I
You
did. I
your
had my
from the
stone. I
rabbits.
did. I
Right,
did.
Tamara, what you got
Uh,
tomorrow?
I don't know.
Within reach. That's it.
Yeah, with the
Jermaine
green.
to
Positive
the-
penguin.
Video.
Oh, I do have something. I
Ooh.
think. I don't remember. I think I took it out of the box actually.
No, it's
I
no
don't know.
longer a collectible.
No, not like that. I meant like where I was keeping it and not in an actual box.
Does it
Somebody
vibrate?
had somebody had
Is it the
printed
evils of the world.
a 3D printed something for me, but I don't know. I don't know where I put it. I had it in a bag and I took it out and now I don't know.
Okay.
Next
thanks for
time.
that.
That's for
And
next
that was
week.
that was tomorrow's show and tell. Everyone, tune in next
Yay.
It's
week.
so what it is, it's no, I'll show it next time. It's a one of those Aztec death whistles.
Oh, those are
Oh.
cool.
I had someone 3D print one for me,
Those are cool.
and I actually like it took a little bit of trial and error to figure out how to use it. But yeah, now I've got it. The dog hates it, and it's very loud.
I love the
Excellent.
juxtaposition between the oldness of the whistle and the 3D printed modernness. It's great.
Great, I do have it.
This
We should
ancient
do that next
historic
week.
3D printed.
Whoa!
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Next week,
So-
everyone bring the
Oh.
weirdest thing they own.
Does my housemate
Uh,
count?
Yeah,
No,
my
you already brought him.
Damn.
And no children. That's a rule.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
All
we
that
brought
stuff's back in
ourselves. I guess
Australia.
that counts.
I've
I
got.
know.
I
My
don't know what I'd
dachshund
even
is
bring.
awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
with
thought it might be a bit of a
Michael,
challenge
that's
for
the-
you, Michael.
Michael, you just
You've got a
literally
week.
How do you narrow
You
it down,
just
Michael,
pull
to just
something.
one?
I own
Exactly. You just
most
have to pick
things. Yeah.
Michael's
like
just
spin
going to
around in
spend
your
the next week
chair.
videoing his house.
the first thing you touch.
I did nearly buy a Hawker Hurricane.
Like
Where
the
would you
whole
have put
thing,
that?
full size?
I was going to put it at. I had a deal with the
On your
Shuttleworth
Berlin
collection
Wall.
that they'd look after it.
Ah.
Fair enough. How much would you have paid for such a thing?
You don't want to know, but it
Well, that's
wasn't
like-
as much as you'd think.
I was gonna say you could like sell that jacket, or you could part exchange your World
It
War
was
One
before
jacket.
I lost all my money in before the .com crash.
Ah.
Okay, that was
Didn't they
ages
sell
ago.
like
That was a
extra
long time
Concords
ago.
for like $10 at one point or something?
They were selling. They sold the English Electric Lightnings off really cheap, which is my favourite plane. They were
Yeah, the
going for about
EEs are really
5,000
cool.
each.
I like the EE Lightnings. I
I
saw
think
one.
Jeremy Clarkson bought one.
I saw
Why
one
didn't he
at,
have it
at
put in his
a
garden?
military museum somewhere.
Yeah. I used to live next to the base, and they used to fly over every day. God, they're annoying. Then I moved to where Concorde flew over every day, and
And suddenly
Didn't
they
get
weren't
much-
so bad, were they?
and Hurricanes, Spitfires, and Lancasters were going over all the bloody time.
I was reminded, with the whole kind of obsolete technology thing. I went to a World War II bunker that eventually was repurposed into a NATO command center during the Cold War. And so I went to the old like server room, and you know who provided all the equipment? Michael, can you guess?
IBM?
It's a
Siemens.
it's
Oh,
a
well,
Britain.
much
Canadian
earlier.
company, telecom company that lied and created a big scandal early 2000s.
I feel like I should know that.
Northcom or whatever.
Oh.
Oh, was it North Thingy?
I think
I
Northcom,
don't
right?
know. I think I was head of security for the Emergency Defence Network. I think it
You
came
think?
under my remit.
You
Well,
think?
I think it came under my remit.
Oh,
at
that's
one
why it
point.
all went wrong. It was supposed to be me.
No, with Norcom, they like when
Oh.
they did their when they had done their like prospective earnings and stuff, like they
That's
had
probably a
basically
secret.
they had like greatly like
I'm not editing it out.
inflated
Okay.
everything.
It's too late now.
So their valuations
long.
are all bogus, and then it like almost crashed.
I
Constantly.
think I remember that actually.
Yeah. My dad had like 200 shares in their company, but then he sold them right before it came out that they were actually bankrupt, and they were saying that they were like bringing in millions or billions, I guess. I think they got taken over by AT&T or something partially. But I don't know. It's a huge pile of worms. And
I
For
made a
another day.
shares prediction the other day, and it totally came out, and I didn't act on it, and I wish I had. You know the
Go
whole
on, then.
the whole Cracker Barrel scandal.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Mm.
you think it was just deployed to drive up market or something?
I
Well,
don't
no.
know.
The shares dropped like 90%, and I said they'll go back on this within the next week, and the shares will go straight back up again. Everyone should buy shares in Cracker Barrel, and then
And you
they went
didn't.
back on it. I didn't. Of course, I didn't. No. Then I wouldn't be here moaning about it, would
I
I?
have no idea what happened. And then I Google Cracker
Yeah,
Barrel.
no, they changed their logo.
There's a change. Yeah.
And then the
just a
first
logo.
thing I see is the rise and fall of Cracker Barrel inside the
noticed that-
collapse.
Yeah,
I
I didn't
noticed
even
my
really know what
Robin
Crackle
Hood
Barrel
shares had shot
is.
up.
I've been there.
Like, is it just a place that has crackers with cheese or something? Or
No,
like, do they
it's
do
like,
crackers?
It's like some
Yes.
country style restaurant, but then it also
Yeah.
has like a
Okay.
gift shop.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay.
Country style restaurant. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like similar to like Waffle House and stuff, right? I've never been in one either. But yeah, it's a restaurant chain.
I've gone to
But
an
it's
IHOP.
not
Never
not
been
everywhere.
to a Waffle House.
Oh, I've
I
never been
own-
to an IHOP.
I own
Been to
stock
IHOP.
in 3 companies, and I did it It was a joke one day. I did it to see which one would collapse the fastest. So I bought
You're still waiting?
I don't know, $50 in each. And I noticed yesterday my Robin Hood shares are now worth like $300. So I don't know how
Oh.
that happened. Because it did collapse really fast. I think that was the winner. It went from, what, $50 to about $5. Now it's shot up again. It's insane.
Wow.
You should speak,
There you
That
go.
sounds
speak to
like a
Lewis.
game that
You,
rich
Mr.
people
Wall
would play.
Street.
I can
Yeah.
afford freedom sausages or whatever they're called. Democracy sausages.
Democracy sausages. You
should
can
speak to
you can
Lewis,
afford the
Michael.
ones with onions on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta
The
still bring
fancy
your own dry bread
democracy
though.
sausage.
And
You're so
butter.
loaded now. You can say
Dry bread
extra
is provided.
onion. Even.
Yeah.
Why is it only Brits who put butter on sandwiches? I
No,
do
it's
not
not only
understand.
Brits. They do it
Isn't it
here
good?
as well.
They do not do it in North America. You ask for butter on something, they look at you like you're mental.
You have to butter both sides of the bread as well.
That's a lot
Both
of
sides
butter.
of the sandwich. Not like the outside. I mean,
Okay.
For a second, I had the mental image of like
Are you
that side. I was like,
don't?
why?
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
to butter
the
both
inside,
slices
both
of
inside.
bread.
Yes,
Both
of course.
internal
You're doing one.
facing, yes.
Yeah.
Like the poorly written
Separate.
instructions. Okay, butter the bread. Okay.
I actually did see I did see a video of a teacher trying to teach to like grade 1
Yeah.
kids. Yeah, the importance of being specific when you're giving instructions. And she was
Oh
like,
yeah.
teach
making
me to make a
sandwich.
peanut butter jelly sandwich. It's actually quite clever. I
Saw that
mad
recently
respect
too.
for her.
Reminded me of it.
Mm.
I studied
Somebody-
instructional systems design, so I had to do a lot of instruction writing. Yeah, my like sub-study.
Qualified person.
Okay. Just
All right.
FYI, I've got to go in
Yeah.
5 minutes. So.
Okay,
Somebody
well, we
talk-
should probably wrap up.
Somebody taught me the secret of making perfect toasties, and
That's for next
stuck
week.
with it
That's
from
a
now.
safely guarded
now it's
secret.
very quick because it's involved with Dave's butter both sides. You put mayonnaise on
yes.
the outside, and then
I do
toast
that.
it.
I
It's
do that a
brilliant.
little bit.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is
just
quite nice. I do,
crusts
yeah,
into
because I have
this.
a tuna melt, yeah, and put a bit of mayo on the outside. It's pretty good.
It's brilliant. It's changed my toasted sandwich life.
And on that sandwich life
I can't wait to
moment,
be retired.
I'm
Yeah.
not retired. I'm just
Now that,
unemployable.
yeah, now that we've stopped on an inspirational note.
Yes, on that wonderful note, we will end this
Toasted sandwiches.
stream of chaos.
Indeed, it's been good. Well,
We went to some
we'll
dark
be-
places.
We did.
we
Yeah.
did, but we came
Good
back,
luck trying to think of a
came back.
title.
and we're all still talking.
No idea.
I don't know. Tamara usually does that.
I have
But like-
no idea.
Episode 12, maybe. That's the title.
Yeah,
I don't really know.
No, it's
That's
episode
what-
13.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
but then Dave said it was
episode-
12 at the beginning.
Ah, well.
I think
Just edit it. Lorelei, just edit it out.
I put episode 14 in the Zoom call.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Who cares?
Episode
Let's
something.
just
Yeah,
say.
it doesn't really
Let's just pick a
matter.
number.
What we should do is
11C.
just label it episode 36.
And really
Just see
confuse
if
the fuck out
anyone
of
says
people.
anything.
Yeah.
Like-
Be like, where are the
Yeah.
other 20 episodes?
Yeah, maybe one person will ask. But that would be it.
and then we can say, they're on the members section. You have to pay for those.
Yeah, but then you're going to have to start making members content.
Yeah, they will have to extremely quickly do a very long recording session.
Yeah, you're going to
I've
have to
got
do a
loads-
bunch of YouTube shorts.
No, what I'll do is just put all the crap that we clip off the beginning in. Just-
Probably have
much.
enough for an episode.
Bonus content.
there is more than enough. I've got video initial recordings that are 2 hours long that have been clipped down into 1 minute, 1 hour 10. Like,
Oh
it's
shit, yeah, I
just
forgot.
so-
I was recording this one too, and it's going to be such a big file. I'm running out of
There's-
space.
It's
Whatever
okay.
happened to
I've
part
got it.
Just in
What happened
case.
to part
just in
4 of
case.
that one we did, Dave?
Yeah. Julian reached out to me again the other day, so he is alive. So
Yes, he's been in Italy apparently, the bastard.
Yeah. I knew he was on holiday.
Japan, Italy, just
I know, right?
Yeah, he goes
I know
everywhere.
where some.
Anyway, we better let Katie go. So
Yeah.
we'll
Yes.
wrap it up.
Gotta go. School.
So-
Thanks,
I want
everyone.
Democracy
Like-
sausages.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Do that
get
weird
yourself
new
a
thing.
democracy sausage.
What's that
Win
new
a
thing?
democracy sausage.
Go
Yeah,
have a
like,
look.
comment, subscribe, and like hype or something. Now I'm not sure.
I
The
don't know.
millionth subscriber
Isn't it
gets a
share?
democracy sausage.
There's another thing you can click. Click all the things.
Yeah,
Just click
I think it's like, subscribe,
notifications.
share.
Isn't it the notifications? I don't know.
Oh,
Yes.
well,
Like,
bell.
comment, subscribe, ring the bell. No, I saw
Yeah.
a thing the other day. It's like a new thing that's supposed to help. I don't know. I'll talk
don't
about it
know.
properly in the
Too
next
hard to
episode,
keep
and
up
we'll
with the
cut this bit
times.
out.
Yeah.
Technology is moving too quickly.
We just talk on these things. We don't click and stuff happens.
Yeah.
We don't have to. That's Lorelei's
Well.
job.
Yeah, thank you. Because,
I'm gonna make
I
it
just
go
don't have
away.
enough to do on my own.
Dave's
We're all
left
doing the
out of this
emojis.
one.
Okay, fuck it. We're out. Bye bye.
Right.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Lovely. I'm going to make us all
Lovely.
Oompa Loompas for the thumbnail.